Hello there and welcome back to the channel. I'm the Whiteseer and we are having a look at Farthest Frontier today, and this very quick video is going to be based around what to do once you've chosen your town hall location, which we've done. My guys are now furiously building that. I've sped it up to the maximum speed here. They don't have enough wood, so we're going to allow them to go and get some more. That's one of the things we're going to do. We're going to start stockpiling some resources and they'll bang this together now. And yeah, what's next? So there's a few things you need to do. Obviously we are mid-spring right now. We have winter is fast approaching. Now luckily they start you off with some food. We have 9 months worth of food. Obviously that's not going to carry us till winter. Anyone can do the maths. 9 months from the start of the year is basically autumn, or fall if you're in America, or anywhere else that uses that instead of autumn. We've also got a lack of housing straight away, and we also have a lack of firewood. Now firewood's going to help us in the winter. Obviously we don't want people dying from exposure. If you are playing on a harder difficulty, that is going to happen. I've had 9 out of 10 people on Vanquisher die in the winter through exposure, not having any firewood in the first year, so we don't want that. So you're going to want to come into your building menu here. For 12 people you're going to need 3 shelters at least. It doesn't really matter where you put them unless you're going for ultra efficiency. See my next video on housing for that. But yeah, anywhere you want to put them to speed things up. You see where the outline of the tree goes yellow? That means they have to cut that down in order to place the house or the shelter or whatever it is you're building. So obviously if you want to put it here, for example, you've got a lot of trees to cut down before you can actually put that in. Now we do need some wood, so it is worth getting a few houses put in where they are going to have to cut down some trees, because these are going to cost you 10 each. So that's the first thing you want to do, is get your housing sorted. The second thing you want to do is not look at resources, go into the building menu here, go into your food production, and I would suggest looking around and seeing what you have available. Now we have quite a lot of greens and other things available here, so I'm going to stick down a forager shack. Don't forget you can rotate using tab. And I'm also going to stick down a hunter cabin, because I believe we do have some deer here. Where were the deer? The deer are over here. So I'm going to build that over here. Now the hunters also serve as defenders. They can use bows, so it's worth having those around for any predators that might come. And then the third thing that you need is a well. I'm going to stick that just there. These aren't placement guidelines, by the way. They are just to show you what you need. And then obviously we've spoken about this, the firewood splitter, very important. I'm just going to chuck that down there for now. That's basically what you need to get your town started. Everything else can be grown from there. That's a lot of stuff for them to do. And you are going to need some stone, obviously, here for the well, so we can harvest that. And that should be doable. We might need some more wood here. But yeah, make sure you have these things. This food is going to run out. And obviously don't neglect water. If you do get a fire in one of your buildings, they are going to need to get to the well basically to be able to put that fire out. And then obviously a forager and a hunter. A mixed diet is always good for the guys, and it keeps them happy. At the moment they're very unhappy. This should start going up as soon as some of them realise that they actually have housing. And we want this to be a nice green up arrow all the time. Now they're whinging at the moment because they have no firewood. It's going to tell you about harvesting resources here. We've already discussed that. You'll see here that the guys actually move items such as water, food into the house. Yeah, we don't have any firewood. And this rock here is taking a while to dig out. So we can actually remove that as a target now, because we don't actually need any more stone right now. What we need is, let's get some more wood. Yes, the lightning can set buildings on fire. So these guys will just hack this down. And again, we've not even started any food production yet. and it's now early summer. We now have 3 months of food which will spoil in the next 12 months. So somewhen our 8 months food will go down to 5 months food, which is it's going to be hard to stomach. So yeah, I'm going to get this firewood splitter built first, if I can. Now, once a building has been built, it should auto-populate with a worker. So they are now in there chopping firewood, and all of these homes will have firewood delivered to them from this building. We have a forager shack set up here, and we have this circle. Now, if you click up here on this retarget building work radius, you can move that circle around. So if you see something you want, for example, there's lots of hazelnut bushes up here and mushrooms and things like that that might be quite seasonal, you could potentially move this around. I'm going to go for the easy greens at the bottom here and make sure that I get all of those, and maybe a few of these things up here. When the hawthorn comes in season as well, then these will light up and the forager will collect those because it's within that circle. And this is just a notice that you always get saying, get a 4-month food supply and 6 houses and more people will come and join your town. But we're not quite ready yet, so hopefully we are going to start getting the wood back here now to allow the firewood chopper to do their job. You'll see them stocking this building, hopefully. Yeah, shelter stocking, so someone is out and about collecting the firewood for that, and they're going to start manufacturing the firewood. This hunter here needs to have their circle put over here so they can collect this deer, and this food value here should stocking up, and there's our firewood splitter. So that's a very rough guide to getting a very, very early town. Don't forget as well down here the dirt roads, which is default key N on your keyboard for November. You can actually build some dirt roads as well to make travel a little bit easier, and that will help your guys run around a touch faster. You'll see all of our hawthorn bushes here are now live, and our forager can go out and get them. So a lot of them within our circle. They're over there at the moment collecting those greens. Yeah, that's how to get a decent start in Farthest Frontier. Watch the next video, which will be on housing and the shelter and upgrading the shelter, and I look forward to seeing you for that. Enjoy the game, and until the next time, take care of yourselves and have some fun out there.